Morena koutou, morena ki whānau. I'll just start with our karakia and then we'll jump into our mahi. A little kōrero. Tuki rua te tuki roa, te tuki ko tuki Ngāti tēnei, tuki ko te tuki nā ronga ue te mana. Ka i ngā tāne ko tākoto kei raro, kei ngā manu i rungi i raro tāwhiwhi te tuki ne, ka pa te tuki kei Hawaii ki ka tapu ka noa tēnā te hau ko te hau o tū. Te hau o tāwhiri mā te awārea ki runga wārea ki raro tākoto, tūturu whakamoa ki a tīna, haumi e hui e, tā i ki e. Morena everybody, welcome into our Monday. But I hope everyone kept warm, hope everybody had an awesome weekend. I know we're coming up to some chilled times out here. So I hope everyone's sort of just keeping a bit safe and just keeping warm, chopping the wood or whatever we need to do to sort of keep our spaces nice and warm and well. So yeah, and also I was just thinking maybe this week we could have an early finish and just share some experiences about what's happening, maybe some kōrero, some questions that'll be coming up over maybe this week or next week. So it might be a nice time just to sort of finish a little bit early and give ourselves 10 minutes just to reflect and bounce off each other. If that unfolds, and just to, because some people have been coming for a while, so there'll be different sort of things sort of happening for them, and just see how they're moving through the space, how it's sort of benefiting them maybe, or any feedback, and sort of can koha into the space of just sort of moving forward with this mahi. Just our kōrero into, about the whole Ngākau Oho, the mahi, about sort of awakening all the systems, awakening the self. We are much more than what we have, than what we think. And, there's a lot to us, and it's, sometimes a lot of the systems sort of have gone to sleep, or they're not being utilized. Gone to sleep is just a metaphorical, but just, not being used, or not sort of understanding ways of using them or bringing them into action to help us balance ourselves, especially in chaotic times and times that are really challenging for us, really stressful. Parts of Ngākau Oho can really contribute to maintaining a balance and keeping the three hearts in alignment, and helping us move through these spaces, because they can be pretty challenging. And to create the ability to select and instruct our energy, ahead of the experience that we're seeking. Because, like we were talking about, at the end of the day, everyone's sort of seeking a happiness. However they are taking that road or taking that journey, they're all seeking this place to be happy or to be well, or sometimes the roads we take can be a little bit shaky or in turbulent waters, but in the 11th hour, it's having the ability to select and instruct that energy ahead of the experience that we're seeking. Like thought is broadcasting it out, and how we are feeling actually sort of starts to draw it back, engage the mind, with more of awareness about what it's doing, about what it's capable of doing, what we are seeking, the direction we're wanting to pursue, the destination, if you would want to call it that in this context, to those certain markers that we're sort of wanting to reach, and to synchronize our energy, to align our whole selves to that purpose, or the purpose that draws from us. And if we really sort of ask ourselves the purpose, it's always in some way to maintain and look after ourselves or our community, or contributing to those spaces, And like we were saying, everyone is really looking for that happy space and trusting our karapūtoro. We've talked about that too, trusting our karapūtoro, so that first thought that comes up, it really comes from more of a divine space. In our whakatauki kamua kamuri, to journey into life backwards, so kind of walking backwards into life, acknowledging the ones that have given us the path to walk upon, to, you know, acknowledging our ancestors that have been before us, and really trusting in yourselves as you walk backwards. You know, we are kind of energetically creating our pathway forward. So really having the, you know, awareness and develop the ability to do that. It's really, it can really be a profound thing for ourselves, and opening up and really touching that space that sort of gives us like a oneness or a wholeness, and it starts to drop walls, and we can touch into spaces that, you know, for many of us used to be way over there, but they're actually right here. They're not separate from us. They're right here. It's just that we are trying to negotiate the maze within ourselves to, you know, to touch those spaces. And like I was saying, it might be a nice time for us, maybe this week or next week, just to have a little bit of an early finish and just share some kōrero, anything that's sort of coming up, any questions maybe, anything like that. Feel free to ask. I'm not sure which day it's going to be yet, but we'll just find our day and find our rhythm, and we'll just come in and share some kōrero. Awesome. So apologies for the Friday. If the weather is like that, then it could be those sort of announcements may come up or could come up just because of the weather, and it's really knocks our power and stuff around out here. Most of the time it's pretty good. Just at times, it does have, you know, it does have a mind of its own. Awesome. So I thought this morning I'd start in the V position with the legs out this way. Hei kia koe, you can start any way you like. We'll just start opening up the body. Remember, this way sort of opens up. I'll just knock this cushion out. Remember, this way will open up different parts of the body. So nice just to alternate between the two. And we'll just add as we go along. Okay. Deep breath in. Haki roto. Haki waho. Just drop the neck. Drop the chin to our chest. Start to relax. Open up through the back of the neck. Now engaging the body. Just relax and just feel your breath. Just the way your ability is, just be comfortable. Toru, rua, tahi, tuki runga, kirangi. Pushing up and opening the front of the kaki through the throat. Keep the breath moving. Toru, rua, tahi. Back to center. Titiroki Maui. So just putting our chin over our left shoulder. Dropping the eyes onto the floor. Just feeling that stretch from the twist through the neck. All on the opposite side. Just keep the breath flowing. Toru, rua, tahi, mai whakawhiti. We go chin over to our right shoulder. Just locking our eyes down onto the floor. Opening up through the kaki. Opposite side through the stretch, the twist. Toru, rua, tahi. Back to center. Still doing the upoko. Just keep our eyes straight. Bring the arm over the top. That works better. Just right down onto the side, top of the shoulders. Keep the breath moving. Toru, rua, tahi. Back up to center. The whiti. The other side. Just feel that stretch all the way down through the side. Opening up through the kaki. Toru, rua, tahi. Yeah. Upoko back to center. Again, drop the chin to the chest. Maki pene and just rolling the upoko left shoulder over to the right shoulder. Roll the chest, chin across the chest up to the left shoulder. Don't have to go all the way around, just to the top of the shoulders. Just stretch and open up through this area. 2 more. Kahi. Rua. Up. Get back to the center. Now, with the V position, you may not be able to come forward as much as the cross-legged position, but to see how you go, and we'll just alternate. Just dropping forward, put the arms out straight onto the floor. Help yourself walk forward on your fingertips and just drop your upoko. Just feel that stretch all the way down the back, all the way down the spine. Also feeling it through the back of the legs. And just leaning forward, just as far as you can go. Just to begin to bring that awareness about the body. Toru, rua, tahi. Back up to center. Hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Back into the same stretch. Just a little bit deeper this time. Drop the upoko, just let the weight of the head rest. Relax, feel your breath. Just feel what's coming up in your body for you. Just opening up these places. Probably feel it all the way through the back of the legs, with the legs in the V position. Down through the spine, all the way to the lower back. Toru, rua, tahi. Back up to center. Hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Kapai chin to the right knee. Just go as far as you can. A little bit stiff in these winter mornings. Feel the stretch starting to open up onto the opposite side of the tinana and the lower back. Toru, rua, tahi. Back to center. Hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Himaui. Dropping the upoko towards the knee on the left. Just bring that in, feel through the back of the leg if you're in the V position. Into the lower back on the opposite side. These are really nice too at the ends, if you have time. The end of our 1 hour session, really good just to like soothe the body down with a nice stretch. Toru, rua, tahi, back up to center. Hakiroto, hakiwaho. Kapai, just bring your elbow as far as you can. Remember, keep the shoulder back. Arm up over the top just to bring a bit more of a stretch. All the way down into the side. Through the ribs, down into the side of the hips. Just tucking that elbow into the floor, keep the shoulder back. Just observe your breath, observe your tinana. Toru, rua, tahi. Back up to center. Hakiroto. Hakiwaho. Lift elbow to the floor, bring the arm up over the top. Just really bring that arm up over the top of the upoko if you can, or just lean. Kaupapa is just to open up all through the side of the tinana, all down through the ribs, right into the lower hip area. Just to bring some awareness about the body, some suppleness into the body, opening it up. On a physical level, just opening the pathways for energy to move through. Just So things aren't stagnant. Toru, ua, tahi, back up to centre. Come to your position, find your space. Just find your space, comfortable how you sit. If you're on a chair, just feet flat on papa, hands on top of your legs. Just start to close your eyes, start to relax the body. Just feel what's happening with the body, especially after opening. Feel your breath. Just start to feel that calm space that sits in your center. Moving away from all the external things that are going on, external environments. This is the time just to take a little bit to journey in for 10 minutes. Just to begin to elongate this experience into our lives. So we can, move through our days in such states. I start to relax all the way up through the neck, up onto the upoko, through the scalp, down through the facial, through the forehead, the eyes, the cheeks, the nose, down into the mouth, through the lips, just relaxing into the jaw. Just let the jaw relax, down the front of the neck, through the koka, through the throat, let the throat relax. Relax across the top of the shoulders, down your arms, to your elbows, your forearms, to your wrists, your ringa, all the way to the tips of your fingers. Just acknowledging your breath, feeling your breath moving naturally through your tinana. Your awareness about relaxing the body, drop the shoulders. Relax across your chest, across the upper back, through the shoulder blades. Relax down through the top of the puku, through the solar plex area, into the center back. Relax down into the lower puku, relaxing into the lower back. Just feel your breath, let it flow naturally in and out. Exhale, releasing. Really relaxing on the exhaling breath. Relax through the hope, through the uri. Relaxing through the top of the legs, through the top of the waiwai, through your thighs. Relax into the knees, into the knee area. Relaxing down through the calves, the shins. Relax into the ankles. Relax through your feet, all the way to the tips of your toes. Just let your rhythm of your breath naturally move through the body. Begin to elongate the breath. bring our awareness to our whatu manawa. Drawing 3 breaths to the center of the upoko, the center of the head. As we draw long 3 deep breaths. Mai hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Just feel that breath into the center of your upoko, focusing on the whatu manawa and awakening its faculties, hā ki roto, the all-seeing heart. Hā ki waho. Hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Slowly bring your attention to the center of the chest, to our manawa, Ngākau, our living heart. When you're ready, we're drawing 3 deep breaths into the center of the heart space, the center of the manawa. Hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Just feel the breeze of your breath into the center of your heart. Hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Now bring your attention to your whatu manawa, your manawa. Drawing breath simultaneously into these 2 hearts. Hā ki roto, nice, long, slow and deep. Into our whatu manawa and our manawa. Bringing these 2 hearts into alignment. Haki waho. Haki roto. Haki waho. More breath into the whatu manoa and manoa, haki roto, simultaneously. Just feel the breeze of your breath into the two hearts. Haki waho. Right, when you're ready, bring your attention to the pūmanoa. Our emotional whare, to the centre of the puku, the pito. Drawing 3 breaths. Haki roto. No, haki roto. Just feel the breeze of your breath into the pūmanoa. Remember exhaling. Let go of anything that's coming up. Haki waho. Center of our puku. Our last breath, haki roto. Haki waho. Bringing the pūmanoa into alignment with the manoa, whatu manoa, just aligning our 3 hearts. Simultaneously, 3 breaths, drawing into the 3 hearts. Feel your breath enter your entire being through the doorways of the 3 hearts. Slowly and deep, haki roto, breath in. Haki waho. Haki roto. Haki waho. Haki roto. Feel the breath. Feel its breeze into the 3 hearts, simultaneously realigning our space. Drawing 3 breaths from ngā uri through the 3 hearts to the pū moto moto. Release your breath back into connection with Papa. Hā ki roto. All the way up through the 3 hearts, touch the crown. Release your breath. Hā ki roto through our breath. Touch the crown. Release the breath back down through the 3 hearts to Papa. Just release, relax, let go of anything that needs to be let go of. Hā ki roto. One more breath. Pū moto moto. Release your breath. Slowly bring your breath back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Bring our awareness back to our tinana, moving up for our kōti pito. Into our standing position. Hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Hā ki roto. Hā ki waho. Ko te pito, beginning to engage our physical. Tūwhera mai kia rangi nui. Stretch and reach, tā maua ki a papatu hanuku. Ko te pito. Slowly opening up the body. Nuki a te Māori. Brace your life force. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Ko te pito. Acknowledging both sides. Ko te tūtama tāne. Our male essence. Te tūtama wahine. Feminine essence. We turn unto its balance center. Ki whakawuri. Ātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Ngāuri. Whakaheke. Ko te pito. Tūpuna ta Māori. Ti hei. From our east, huri ki te pai, tonga to our south. Bring some more movement into it. Hākina. Hāputa. Hākina. Hāputa. Hākina. Hāputa. Ko te pito. Tūwhera mai kia rangi nui. Stretch and reach, tā maua ki a papatu hanuku. Ko te pito. Nuki a te Māori. Hei oranga Wairua. Hei oranga Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Ko te pito. Te tūtama tāne. Te Te tū tamawahine, opening up the tinana. Ko te pito. O ki whakamuri, reach out, big circle, pull back. O ātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. O ngā uri. Wakaheke. Ko te pito. Always return to your center. Tūkuna tamauri. Ti hei. Huri ki te tai hauauru. To ngā west, hākina. Hāputa. Hākina. Hāputa. Hākina. Hāputa. Ko te pito. Tūwhera mai kia rangi nui. Pāmoa kia papatu anuku. Ko te pito. Kia te mauri. Stretch and reach. Brace your life force. Hei oranga Wairua. Rongi Hinengaro. Hei oranga Tinana. Hei oranga Whānau. Ko te pito. Te tūtama tāne. Te tūtama wahine. We turn up to its balanced centers. Your masculine, your feminine. Ko ki whakamuri. Ātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Ngā uri. Wakaheke. Ko te pito. Tukuna tamauri. Ti hei. Uri ki te tai. Tukarau. Whānau. Hākina. Hāputa. Hākina. Hāputa. Hākina. Hāputa. Ko te pito. Tūwhera mai kia rangi nui. Pāmoa kia papatu anuku. Ko te pito. Kia te mauri. Hei oranga Wairua. Te Hinengaro. Ko tinana. Your Whānau, your friends, be well. Te tūtama tāne. Just reach back, pull forth. Tamawahine. Opening up the tinana. Bring the feminine. Ko te pito. Ki whakamuri. Ka ngātu ki ngā tūpuna. Hei oranga. Ngā uri. Wakaheke. Ko te pito. Tukuna tamauri. Ti hei. Hākina. Hāputa. Just eyes closed, deep breaths. Hākina. Hāputa. Hākina. Hāputa. Just palms facing forward, took the head back and just rock the tinana on your heels from side to side. Just feel the energy, the rhythm of energy pulsating through the tinana. Otherwise, just standing here, just feel the energy pulsating through your body. This energy that gives us life, a life force. Come slowly back to the body, opening the eyes, bringing our long rākau onto the floor. Starting back through our basics. Have the long rākau in front of you. Just bringing our toes. Just where our toes meet our feet. Just in front of the knuckles, not on the knuckles. So just wrapping the toes. You may have to alter your feet. Just slightly come in to catch all your toes. Some of our haimata with our rākau mahi. Slight bend in the knees if that helps. Just to pull ourselves in our space and slowly lean forward and just feeling the bite into the feet. Bite, elevate, we'll start to lift the heels of the feet. You'll feel the pressure move forward into the front of the feet. Right, and sit with that pressure point. Just feeling that space. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima. Just feel its bite at the haere. Just shifting our weight. Cross to our left waiwai. Applying the pressure, bringing the pressure on. Just feel the bite through the waiwai. What we're talking about, really good for our internal organs to apply these pressure points. Toru, rua, tahi, bite at the haere. Back to the opposite side. Toe. Again, lift the heel, bring pressure onto the front of the foot. And you'll feel the points through here. In the Ngākau Oho, it's a very general spot, so during the day or if you come into it at night, just find your points through your feet. Just lean into those points a little bit. You may have to angle your feet a little bit, slight bend in your knees just to hold your space. Toru, rua, tahi, tahaere back to the centre. Again, just move our pressure forward onto the feet. So these are all, we just find our spaces. These are all tuning into what we need, tuning into how we are, tuning into how we are being and what we are being. All these tohu that we feel through. Toru, rua, tahi. Just come back off your rākau. Nice little bite this morning. Just walk that out through your feet. And just investigate these spaces. Like I was saying, 3 to 5 times usually. We're sort of doing it outside Ngākau Oho. Just find your space. Bring our long rākau up. Just opening our tinana. Right, mahi pēnei. Opening up through the body. Just find your pose space. Sometimes I like just to have my legs a little bit wider than my hips, just to really hold my centre of gravity, slight bend in the knees, looking after the knees. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, takau. Right, bring our rākau back out to the top of our shoulders. Mahi pēnei. Just pull your feet, so isolate all through the top. Push your ringa. Just starts to open up the chest a bit more through these spaces and engage the back. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, takau, kapai, mahi pēnei. Just turn the upoko, follow the eyes. All the way directly behind you. Pivot off the opposite foot. Looking after the knees. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, takau. Right, this centre, we are rākau up over the top. Palms facing down, mahi pēnei. Just pushing the hands forward. If you're rowing your canoe, opening up all through the top, through the shoulders, the arms. Tahi, rua, toru, wha, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, kau, ka pai, now the elbows, tahi, rua, toru, hā, rima, ono, whitu, haru, iwa, kau, pai, bring our rākau back to centre, palms still facing down, te poho, from your chest, push the arm across, push the hand all the way up, back to the chest, poho, tahi, rua, toru, hā, rima, ono, whitu, haru, iwa, to go, ka pai, Rākau back to centre, palms up, stage 1, tahi, rua, toru, hā, rima, ono, whitu, haru, iwa, te kau, ka pai stage 2, pivot off the back foot, Rākau, out wider, drive higher, tahi, rua, toru, hā, rima, ono, whitu, haru, iwa, te kau, pai back to stage 1, tahi, rua, toru, hā, rima, ono, whitu, haru, iwa, te kau. Pai, bring our rākau to centre, palms facing down, to our poho, roll, twist, roll the wrists back, breath out, roll the wrist forward, breath in, feel the breath, 3 more. Rua. Toru. Rākau over the back of the neck. Maki pēnei. Just walk the rākau up the back of the kaki. Smiri miri all through the back of the neck. Te romi romi, sitting the rākau at the base of the skull. So opening up these spaces. Tahi, rua, toru, hā, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, te kau, right huri, come back the other way. Rua, toru, hā, rima, ono, whitu, waru, iwa, te kau. Bring our rākau over the front. Arms facing up. We have done this one before. Just for our arms. Tahi. Just make sure you got a bit of space. Maki pēnei. Right. Now when we come to this area, the further you bring your rākau down, the more stretch it will bring through your arms. Right, let's do a 10 count to start to get used to the mahi. Tahi, rua, toru, hā, rima, ono, Mitu, Waru, Iwa, Tika, Kapa. Mahi Rākau to centre. Tanaka out, stretch your arms, step back. We are stretching, just leaning forward and opening up through the back. Nice deep breaths, haki roto, haki waho, haki roto, haki waho, haki roto, haki waho. If I take your hands down another step, where you feel your stretch more, space. 3 deep breaths, haki roto, ano haki roto, haki roto, slowly coming back into our whakatā, arms up, left palm down, right palm up, eyes closed. Just feel your space. Ki te taha nui, ki te taha ro, ki te paupau tākiri tū, e kapa whauri, kapa whāte ka pākea, ki te rangi ka toropa, ki te whenua, hehua mata, hehua aro, he putiti, ki te rau, ki te whatu taiora. Rea ko te o mā tūtū te tauri ki taura te pauhere ngā tūti te maronga na kāpenga hei ako mai rangi nui o e mātu e te koropipa te uene ki a rangi te muriri tuki tono pai. Ki te Māori e kapa mai o rangi ka tūhere ko te pua ki tanga rea rea tona puta wai tawai ki te karangi wai tāta ki te wherana ko aipa ki rangi pai te ki tāu ki hia ka tāperenga rea ngā hini mo te hamarangi ki tōtua atu pai koa. O rina ma te tauaki o te pito whiriraki ka te inu te amano wākere ngā te tautau hei o rangi ka te perero mai rea te tika ani ka pita uru mai te pōku ngai kōri te ki pāri no me tāne e kukore tamarangi ki o te awa te whairangi. Mātiki ngā horanuku nau e take katoi, tū te here, e tangata, e tangata, e tangata. Back to our whakatā. Again, a mihi ana ki a koutou katoa. Just thank you for everyone for coming in this morning, sharing our